こんにちは。今日は Japanese te forms of verbs for beginners です。Let's use them. Japanese verbs conjugate or change their endings to make different meanings. And 5 frequently used forms shown here were explained in the other video. And actually, there is another form called te form. And this one is very important and useful because it can expand the phrases you can use a lot. So let's dig into te form today. If you don't know te form of each verb yet, or you're not confident with them yet, the patterns of te forms will be explained in the second half of this video. So please check it later. Typical use of te form of verbs is to say, please do something. And kudasai is added after te form of verbs. For example, please eat is 食べてください. Please read is 読んでください. And please send is 送ってください. And so on. In a very casual conversation, you don't need ください either. And so, by saying 食べて means please eat. 読んで is please read. 送って is please send. So, you can tell te form of verbs is used a lot in daily conversation. Besides the phrase to say, please do something, there are more phrases you can say by using te forms. Here are 4 more other frequently used phrases. The second one on the chart is to say, someone is doing something at the moment. The sentence pattern is te form and imasu. The third one for saying, it is okay to do something, or you may do something. And the sentence pattern is te form and mo ii desu. The fourth one for saying, it is not okay to do something, or you should not do something, which is te form and wa dame desu. And the last one is to join 2 or more sentences together by saying te form and a next sentence follows. Okay, let's see some examples. The te form of the verb to eat is 食べて. So, please eat is 食べてください. I'm eating is 食べています. It is okay to eat is 食べてもいいです. And it is not okay to eat. 食べてはダメです. And last one, I eat and sleep. 食べて寝ます. Okay, so from the top, 食べてください. 食べています. 食べてもいいです. 食べてはダメです. 食べて寝ます. This is how te form is used. For the third phrase, it is okay to eat. And if you know the meaning of the word いい is okay, then probably it is easy to understand the meaning of this phrase. Similar to the third sentence, the fourth sentence, it is not okay to eat. If you know the meaning of the word ダメ is not okay or no good, then it is easy to understand the meaning of this sentence. Okay, now your turn. Please have a go. And what is please eat in Japanese? Right. 食べてください. Okay, next one. I'm eating. Right. 食べています. Next one. It is okay to eat. Right. 食べてもいいです。Next one. It is not okay to eat. Right. 食べてはダメです。And last one. I eat and sleep. Right. 食べて寝ます。Good job. Okay, the next example is the form of the verb to come, which is 来て. So please come is 来てください. Someone is coming. 来ています. It is okay to come. 来てもいいです. It is not okay to come. 来てはダメです. I come and eat. 来て食べます. Okay, so from the top. 来てください. 来ています。来てもいいです。来てはダメです。来て食べます。Okay? Now your turn. Please come. はい。来てください。Next one. Someone is coming. はい。来ています。It is okay to come. はい。来てもいいです。It is not okay to come. 来てはダメです。And I come and eat. 来て食べます。Okay, good job. Next example is the te form of the verb to write, which is 書いて. So, please write is 書いてください. I'm writing 書いています. It is okay to write 書いてもいいです. It is not okay to write 書いてはダメです. I write and read. 書いて読みます。Okay, from the top. 書いてください。書いています。書いてもいいです。書いてはダメです。書いて読みます。Okay, your turn. Please write. 書いてください。And I'm writing. 書いています。It is okay to write. 書いてもいいです。It is not okay to write. 書いてはダメです。And I write and read. 書いて読みます。Good job. Okay, here is one more example. The form of the verb to sleep is 寝て. So, please sleep is 寝てください. She is sleeping. 寝ています. It is okay to sleep. 寝てもいいです. It is not okay to sleep. 寝てはダメです. I sleep and go. 寝て行きます. From the top. 寝てください。寝ています。寝てもいいです。寝てはダメです。寝て行きます。Okay? Now your turn. Please sleep is 寝てください。She is sleeping. 寝ています。It is okay to sleep. 寝てもいいです。It is not okay to sleep. 寝てはダメです。And I sleep and go. 寝ていきます。Good job. I hope you could get how the form could be used. Japanese verbs can be classified into three groups: irregular, group 1, and group 2. In some textbooks, different names are used for the groups, such as godan verbs, u verbs, or lu verbs, and so on. There are only two verbs in the irregular group: to do, shimasu, and to come, kimasu. And group 2 verbs are not so big in number. The forms of the irregular verbs and group 2 verbs are very, very easy to make. Just take mas away from mas form and add te to the core part of each verb. So, for example, te form of the verb to do, shimasu, is shite. To come, kimasu, kite. To watch and see, mimasu, mite. Wake up, okimasu, okite. Eat, tabemasu, tabete. Sleep, nemasu, nete, and so on. Group 2 verbs are quite limited in number. Here are 8 examples shown, and they might be quite enough for beginner to start with. The form of to be or exist is ite. To see or watch, mite. To wake up, okite. To get off, orite. Borrow, karite. To eat, tabete. To sleep or go to bed, nete. Then the last group is group 1 verbs, and this is the biggest group among the Japanese verbs, and actually a little bit tricky to make te forms. Regarding te forms, there are 5 patterns in the group 1 verbs, depending on the sound before masu of mas forms. If we look at the verbs on the chart here, the verb to use, tsukaimasu. So the sound before mas is I. And next one, to read, yomimasu. So the sound before mas is mi. And listen, kikimasu. The sound before mas is ki. And swim, oyogimasu. So the sound before mas is gi. And speak and talk, hanashimasu. So the sound before mas is shi. If the sound before masu is I or chi or ri, the form of the verb is made by replacing these sounds with double T and e. So, for example, the form of the verb to use, tsukaimasu, is tsukatte. If the sound before mas is mi or ni or bi, then te form is made by replacing these sounds with nde. So, the form of the verb to read, yomimasu, is yonde. If the sound before mas is ki, like the verb to listen, kikimasu, the form is made by replacing ki with ite. So, the form of kikimasu is kiite. If the sound before mas is gi, like the verb to swim, oyogimasu, the form is made by replacing gi with ide. So, the form of oyogimasu is oyoide. The last pattern is the verbs with shi sound before masu, like to speak or talk, hanashimasu. And in this pattern, the form is made by replacing shi with shite. So, the form of 話します is 話して。Here is the fun song to remember the forms of verbs. So let's listen and sing.
一輪でミニ瓶で聞いて聞いてしますしてきます来て行きます行ってグープ2は簡単 Replace must with て見ます見て寝ます寝て食べます食べて
またね